In this video, we'll be learning about what a pcall is in Roblox scripting. So let's get started. A pcall is a protected call. They are generally used in preventing an entire script from crashing if there is an error inside it. In order to start a pcall, you must define two variables separated by a comma. When a block of code runs, the success variable will either be true or false, indicating whether the code's execution was successful. The second variable is data. This is the value returned by the function inside the pcall. We will now create an array and will change its values inside the pcall, and will return a new array containing the changed values. You may write any code you want inside the pcall and return any values you wish to return. All returned values will be stored in the data variable if you wish to retrieve it. If you wish to write something else inside the pcall, feel free to do so. What I'm doing right now acts as an example of a use case. We will then return the value of array2. This will now be the value of data. Success holds either true or false. It'll be true if the block of code was executed successfully. It'll be false if there's an error within the code. Since data would already have a value at this point, we can print it and it'll be outputted in the console. As you can see, the data has been outputted safely. As shown in the code I'm about to do, functions within pcalls are not limited in returning arrays only. You can return any value as long as the data type is valid. In this example, we'll return the value 5. As usual, data will be equal to what is returned from the function inside the pcall, which is 5 in this case. As you can see, 5 was printed. This is because 5 was returned from the function inside the pcall, leading to 5 being assigned to the data variable. As stated in the comment above, a pcall prevents an entire script from crashing in case there's an error. Without a pcall, a tiny error can make an entire script crash and potentially ruin your game. In this pcall, we have an instance which does not exist in workspace. We are trying to access the property of a non-existent instance. Without a pcall, this would be enough to crash your entire script. However, the pcall will prevent that if used properly. It's also important to note that if there's an error inside a pcall, data is going to equal to the error message you would receive without a pcall. This is the case as shown in the output. We've printed data, but there's an error within the pcall, so data is just equal to the error message. Thanks for sticking by. If you found this tutorial useful, please consider sharing, liking, and subscribing. Until next time.